Hello and welcome back to Invisible War. Currently the only Let's Play in progress that seems to actually work properly. Well, I suppose I might as well take a moment to do some updatey type things. I can't do any Stalker Let's Plays at the moment because I can't get Stalker to run at a reasonable frame rate, no matter what I try. Codename Outbreak, I can't do it because the engine won't play any sound for some reason. Just enough multi-tools to do this. And the Elder Scrolls ones I'm putting on break because I can't really think of anything to say in Oblivion, and people don't seem to want to watch the Morrowind one very well. So, here we go with this. I'll probably try to find something else to start up in the meantime.
Your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif.
Betrayal?
She comes from a poor family in this plague-stricken village. Billy Adams will be coordinating the investigation from the mosque that lies between the arcology and the village. Report to her at once.
I'm going to explore this little area first before going on anywhere. A phosphorus flare, I don't know how important that'll be.
There were some murders here last night. It's only fair that
I believe I already spoke to everybody here. Oops, I hit the wrong keys. So you can report to Billy Adams in the mosque, or I can destroy the greenhouse. This is a fairly tough choice, I think, because I'm still not sure which group I want to side with.
I've tried again and again to get accepted into the arcology. I guess I do not have the right pedigree to live with you rich types. My daughter is always sick. We are people just like you. My daughter is always sick. I have tried again and again to get accepted into the arcology. We're sick of you arcology types coming out here, pointing and laughing like this is a theme park or a zoo.
I'm not sightseeing. I have business here.
We have no choice but to stay here. We don't get to go back inside your atmospheric barriers at the end of the day.
I don't live in the arcology.
Our children can't sleep at night because they can't breathe this filth, but that's about to change. You look like you've got more than enough credits to buy breathers for our families.
So, you're going to try to extort me. Well, I think your children are about to inherit your breathers.
Don't worry. Your children are about to inherit your breathers.
What a fool.
Grade A voice acting right there. Oh, shit. I'm not sure which... Oh, yeah, that's the EMP converter. I want to use the different shotgun.
Not moving.
Much better. Alright, surely they must have dropped some ammo around here. Also, that is a boltcaster, and I am in need of another boltcaster without any useless mods placed on it. Why do I even have a second sniper? Well, I did feel for your plight, but if you want to try to extort me for money, I'm not going to have any of it. So I wonder what the point of getting on. I guess I'll have to hop on the pipe again, but I wonder what the point of being able to get on that is. Consideration given to the Unreal 2 engine's ability to climb. I seem to be able to get myself stuck in the ceiling and look outside the level barrier at the same time. So, yeah, that seems about pointless, to be perfectly honest. Alright, moving on. This just leads to the greenhouse. The dead rat. Again, I'm still unsure which of these factions I really want to side with. WTO seems alright, but at the same time, it's a government entity, and we all know how well those can be trusted. On the other hand, there's the Order. They don't seem too bad either, but they appear to be some fanatical religious cult. And I really don't feel like bribing people either. Choices. Well, I like blowing things up, so I guess I can go for this one. Great stress reliever.
There are several ways to put an end to the Nassif family's illegal food production. Destroying the filter system will kill the plants, or you can destroy them directly. You could also reprogram the software that automates the greenhouse.
Well, this is a new development, or at least one I don't remember from the previous session, but illegal food production. What, do you need a specific license or permit to produce food in this universe? I'm not so sure I want to do this anymore. I mean, sure, illegal production may end up, it may be not quite as safe as legal. Just adjusting the mic here. Hopefully it doesn't make too much sound. May not be quite as safe as the legal ones, but all things considered, there could be a good reasoning behind them growing food here. I'm not entirely sure I want to take that away. In the end, it might be kind of like moonshine in the real world, where it's only illegal if you don't pay taxes to the government and register and all that. I'm gonna have to pull back on this one. I don't feel right destroying a source of food, illegal or no. I guess I'm gonna have to work for the Order then. You know, I don't think I've been given this game enough credit. And I think the same is true for a great many other people. I mean, aside from the bad porting job, the sheer stupidity of universal ammunition systems, and consoleized interface and gameplay and whatnot, it still has a lot of the things that made the other two Deus Ex games great. You got the ethical quandaries. Do I destroy an illegal food production place for being illegal and potentially dangerous? Or do I leave it alone because it could be the sole source of food for the poor? Alright, let's carry on.
No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11. You, ma'am. You look like a discriminating person. Someone who knows innovation when she sees it.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired of breathers? Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough? Have you had it with dizzy spells? I want to tell you about an amazing new elixir.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research, we have produced the first and only anti-Plague 11 tonic, and infused it into this special cola drink to make it a delicious way to fight the effects of the nanite cloud. Vitatech Cure 11.
Yeah, that's fascinating, but...
Today only, we're offering a special price. Would you like to make a purchase?
No thanks.
You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase the only real Plague 11 cure.
I'll pass on that. I'm not exactly sure
Why
what
struggle with breathers when
Plague
simply
11
drinking
is.
This tonic can counter all of the nanite's effects.
Plus, you seem pretty dodgy. Here, have a barrel. You can break it with your head. That's pretty talented, I have to admit. Also, I like how the game seems to brighten up a lot when you get into those little dialogue cutscenes.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured, the danger is minimal. Archaeology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
Yes, that doesn't seem dodgy at all. Don't worry, the crazy radiation that is causing cancer and killing people all over is not dangerous at all. Hello?
You're welcome to listen in, just don't disturb the worshippers.
Okay. Not much of a talker, are you? Oh, cool. That's right, I can pick up these, big-ass pallets.
You suffer from Vasana, my seekers. Hindu yogis have also warned their students of this flaw. You are too attached to the superficial and the material. Let me help you discover your true selves. Turn away from this false sense of self-limitation to know your true self.
Welcome. I spend many hours a day here listening to the wise words of Her Holiness. Sometimes my family does not understand my devotion. My wife wants me to try to get a job in archaeology. She doesn't understand that working there will only bring our family more materialism and chaos. I want to live and work honestly, as Her Holiness teaches we should. I try to explain the ways of the Order to my family, but they just dismiss me. Not everyone is ready to begin their search. Living in the Medina is not always easy, but the Order brings me much peace. I must return to my meditations now.
Turn your attention away from creation toward that which is uncreated. Ignore the human-made hierarchies and material miseries. As you achieve this state of consciousness, you will achieve samadhi and be ecstatically transported outside the bounds and limits imposed upon your spirit by today's society's terrible disorder.
Shh. Listen. Her Holiness has much to teach us. The Order opened my eyes and saved me from the wicked consumerism that was unbalancing my life. I was once an investment banker in the archaeology, but now I teach yoga here in the Medina. I was once an investment banker in the archaeology, but now I teach yoga here in the Medina.
You have been conditioned by this society. You suffer from Vasana, my seekers. Hindu yogis have also warned their students of this flaw. You are too attached to the superficial and the material. Let me help you discover
Just as I said earlier.
Turn away from this false sense of
Shut up.
self-limitation to know
Just as
your
I,
true self.
restricted? Why is that in here? Anyway, just as I said earlier, the Order, crazy religious cult. Now, I don't have any multi-tools, but I need to take this camera out, I think. May have hit myself with that attack. Harvester.
That's a bit unusual.
Oh, okay. Oh, this was an unexpected incident. As well, I've got 10 medkits.
This has got to stop.
It certainly does. Crazy people attacking me for no reason.
I'm going to take care of it.
I'm not even entirely sure where I am. Like, what exactly is this supposed to be?
This has got to stop.
Well, whatever that was
Do not spread corruption and
Be still and let
Bullets
Her Holiness
wasted.
into your heart.
That's enough. I'm leaving.
turn your attention away from creation.
Yes,
toward
that's
that
enough,
which is uncreated.
crazy
Ignore
cult
the
lady.
human-made hierarchies and material
You can watch this
miseries.
palette instead. It's much more interesting and informative. Well, the women don't like to speak,
May
eh?
Her Holiness watch over you. This has got to stop.
My last gig was in Detroit. They have one of those things on every corner. They call it a presence. Looks like a plain old hologram to me. Can't complain, I guess. When I work the slums, I get hazard pay. I'm starting to believe some of that stuff myself, actually. It's just saturation. Finally, your brain just gives up. See, we all think we're independent and make up our own minds, but we're really just a mishmash of everything that gets thrown at us. That's post-collapse war for you. The objective is to seize the territory inside our heads. Serious. Another week of this, and I'm finished. You're welcome to listen in. Just don't disturb the worshippers.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. If you're strong enough mentally, you can make your own decisions, choose your own ideals. You don't have to be stuck with what morons in the media tell you.
Shed your worldly
So I'm supposed to meet Billy Adams in the in the mosque.
connections.
Is this not the mosque? It looks a bit like it, and indeed the sign, wherever that was, says it's this. Well, maybe it's this building. Yeah, more like. Well, duh, of course a mosque would be a building. Good God. Have another barrel.
That's enough. I'm leaving.
Whoops, that nearly killed him. Okay, let's be a little more careful.
I think something's going on here.
Yes, park bench is being thrown around.
It's so
Here
good to
we
see you
go.
again, darling. Any news about that apartment?
Hey, Derek, what the fuck's your problem? No idea who this guy is or why he's after me, but okay. Oh my god, the body. Ooh. Look at the arcology. Fusing architecture and ecology, these WTO constructed cities. Blah, 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 blah. Biodomes, basically.
It's not safe.
Sure it is. Perfectly safe. See, the man with the shotgun that tried to kill me is taking a nap under the park bench. It's perfectly safe. Here, I have a tire as well.
Can't talk now.
Dying poets. You don't seem to be dying to me. Maybe going to the, maybe going to the mosque and coming back will reset everybody's AI so they go out of panic mode. Or maybe I should go to the... Maybe I should go to the mosque now. Because that seems to be Nassif's house, and I'm not entirely sure what I'll end up doing accidentally if I go there
I'd
without
appreciate it if you'd
reporting
stop
to
that.
someone.
This constant haze is awful. I can't wait until I'm back inside the arcology's atmospheric barriers.
You seem to be pretty talented at throwing your voice. I'm hearing it over here.
I feel a little dizzy. I don't know how much longer I can stand breathing the air out here in the Medina. Living in a nanite cloud is a strange choice, but I guess you get what you pay for. I feel a little dizzy. This constant haze is awful.
Good. Maybe you know now what these people deal with on a daily basis. Though, of course, knowing these kind of people, they're probably just going to be, oh, well, it's their fault for living out here.
If only I could get away from all this. I just know I could be a poet. I just don't know how much longer I can wait. This plague is all I've ever known, and I get sick so easily. All I want is a life in the arcology. I don't care where I have to live. I'm being punished for being born into a poor family. This plague is all I've ever known, and I get sick so easily.
Ah, dynamic shadows. Never get enough of these. You know, oddly enough, I found it really disappointing and strange playing Quake 4 and noticing that the player-controlled flashlight doesn't cast dynamic shadows for some reason. I don't see why they would downgrade the engine like that.